Deuteronomy 28. Isaiah. But these are a crushed people who are left to spoil, and none say delivereth. They are all hidden in prison houses. But these are people that will be the laughing stock of all other nations. But these are people that will be crushed by other nations forevermore, because you have not kept the laws and commandments of the Lord thy God. But there will come a time where I will set my hand again to recover the remnant of Israel for the second time. But like I said, man, until then, these are people who are left to spoil. None say delivereth. They are all packed in prison houses. Isaiah. Think Isaiah 42. Deuteronomy 28, 15 through 65. These people are cursed. All the curses. Anyways, like I told y'all, man, all they do is tactics. This could be a couple things. See, I don't know everything. I always do my research. This could be a hoax. This could be real. Let's say it's real. All right, let's say it's real. First of all, let me say why I think it might be a hoax. Well, now they're trying to show some. No, I'm not even going to deal with the hoax yet, unless something comes to my mind. Let's just say it's real. Now they got a person with hair, longer hair than this guy. The guy in the picture has no hair, did he? Did he have? He didn't have long hair. He didn't have that little what you call, like, I guess you would call like a high top. He didn't have that type of hair. They're saying that he was looking in construction houses and shit. Y'all see that video yet? But y'all know I gotta get on this shit, because to say that black people kill more people than anybody else is the fucking biggest joke that I have heard since the beginning of my fucking existence. Why is that? First of all, why do they want to make it seem like this is true? Because they don't want y'all to feel sorry for the dude that got killed. They always want separation. And they don't, and even this, they don't want to look bad, because if they let these other guys go, see, they need to justify it by saying, see, black thugs, they kill everybody. But hold up, y'all. No matter what race you are, black people do not rule the world. They have no power, because Deuteronomy 28, the so-called Most High God, took that power from them and put them below all races. Every last one. Right? So, who's putting poison in the food? Who owns these boats to get the drugs into the communities? Who's putting up all these satellites and 5Gs and making the birds fall out the sky and the whales fall out the sea and all this other bullshit? Who's going to other countries claiming that there's some boogeyman trying to kill America, when really we're just going over there to steal other people's resources? Is that black people? Is that a black guy doing that shit? Does he really have that much power? The little bitty black guy who has no power, but he kills everybody? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Nah, the people who rule the world clearly killing everybody more than anybody else. And anybody who wants to say that's not true, you're a big dummy. If you're a white person and you can't see who rules the world and who's really putting poison in your food and shit, you are a dummy or a racist, one of them. Because it's not the little black guy you got to worry about. You need to team up with that little black guy, because you're really in the same boat as him. I say this shit all the time. They have done a crappy job of making whites believe that it's not them. You ain't got nothing to worry about. That's what they done, the so-called white people. Rock y'all to sleep like a motherfucking baby. You think it's all good. It's not all good. You know, if a white cop kills a white dude, you ain't gonna hear about that shit. Because it's no story. It's no division. It's no chaos. They need chaos. So they can do their little passing bills and all that bullshit while we argue on the internet about some bullshit that they didn't start, that they set up to put out there so we can argue about. That's all. That's what it's all about. So let me go back a little bit. So the so-called black guy kills everybody in the world, right? But he owns no drug boats. Yeah, he might sell drugs, but you still got to look at the person who put all the drugs there. Shouldn't he be the bigger? Ain't he the bigger drug dealer than the little guy? Think about it. If I'm the one, some of you people out there with kids, I'm the big dog, and I'm giving your kids the drugs. How am I not the drug dealer too? Black people don't own no fucking boats, dog. So who's putting these drugs and guns in these communities? That doesn't mean that black people don't get caught up in the hype or don't get caught up in the bullshit. Yes, they do. But who puts the guns there, y'all? Who is putting the guns out there? Who's putting the drugs out there? Who is putting poison in all our kids' foods? It's not the so-called black dude, man. And the only reason why they're making y'all believe this because they don't want y'all to feel sorry. They definitely don't want other races to feel sorry. Oh, this black dude, like Tom Brady and them, Tom Brady even pissed off. They don't want that because that's coming together. That's races coming together. They can't have that. They got to keep us separated. So what they going to do? Make y'all believe that, see, black people, they kill everybody. Don't feel sorry for this guy. He's another thug. And that's what they do to keep us separated. I keep saying it over and over. That's why if you are a racist, you're going to lose. You're going to fall by the sword. I don't care what color you are. Because we all need each other against this beast. This beast that we dealing with that's killing us, lying to us, saying you got to stay in your house or you're going to die and all this bullshit, putting shit out there they put out there. Go ahead, keep ignoring them. Especially if you the same race as them and you think it's all good, keep ignoring them. It's not all good. Again, I can't stress this enough. A white cop can kill a white man and you won't hear shit about it because there's nothing there. They can't get chaos out of that. They can't. It happens all the time. They're not going to cover that though. They are not going to cover no white cop killing no white man. Why? It's nothing. Nobody's going to argue on the internet and all that bullshit. But let it be somebody else. Oh, we got to get this one. Sometimes they even fake it. It's been proven that they fake sometimes that black men have been killed by cops. Fake blood and everything. Not all the time, but it does happen sometimes to create chaos amongst us. These are facts, man. But nobody gets it. Nobody gets it. That's why that girl probably paid off to say what the fuck she's supposed to say. Oh, they kill everybody. How the fuck they kill more than anybody? If you the government and you running the world, you killing every motherfucking body. That little black dude, he killed a couple people in his neighborhood because they stole something out of his fucking house or some shit. He ain't killing the whole fucking world. He ain't the one putting all the drugs and poison in everybody's food. Stop. Don't believe that, people. Don't believe it because what they're trying to do is make black people look like fucking villains. And then that causes the other people. I don't feel sorry, man. He should have died anyway. You see? And that causes division amongst us. So that's all. That's why I'm making this video because that's a bunch of bullshit if you believe that. We know who killing the most people. It ain't no fucking black dude. He ain't got enough power to do it. If he did have the power, like he used to rule the world before, he might. I don't know. Who knows? When you get power, when man gets power, he don't know how to act. You see what they do. Anytime man gets power, the motherfuckers don't know how to act. They start killing and fighting and every damn thing. They got the dude, they reaching like a motherfucker. Look at him. He was in the construction trying to, how you trying to steal out of a house being built? There's nothing to steal, motherfucker. What you talking about? And ain't it funny how many construction sites you know got a video camera? Come on, man. That right there is letting me know this is starting to look more and more like a fucking hoax. Because I need to see point blank range where they actually shot dude. I don't see it. We live in a world HD. But every time it's a news story, you know, they got it all cluttered where you can't see shit. Man, we live in HD. Show me crystal clear picture where I can see the dude getting shot and shit. Why is it every time the news covers some shit, it's some fucking 1980 fucking quality film? That's bullshit, man. Y'all better start doing y'all research on these people. They love to divide, love to play with your mind and all that bullshit. They want our energy. So all people, man, stop looking at, don't let them divide y'all as people, man. That's all we got. Because if this shit really hit the fan, it ain't going to be about no black and white. You can believe that bullshit. So y'all need to get that shit up out y'all head right fucking now. Stop letting them put little sprinkles of dividing people and playing with your mind and shit. Because that's what they want. They want people, they don't want the other races to feel sorry for dude. If it is real. Because it could be a hoax, it could be real. Let's say it's real. They don't want people to feel sorry for that. They want to keep continuing, if it is real, to keep doing it so that the majority of the society, which is a so-called white society in this country, they don't want them to feel sorry. If the majority, the whites, start feeling sorry for black people getting killed, it's going to be a problem. Because now you got the majority of people starting to look at the government like, hey, what's going on here? Do something about this. But as long as they can rock y'all to sleep with this acknowledgement of, oh, the black man's a thug. Every black man's a thug, and that's what he deserved to die. It don't matter. Because they still got the majority of the other races not caring. But that's dangerous for them. Matter of fact, I'd rather be me than them. Why? Because they actually believe they safe. They actually believe the government, not all of them. Especially like if you're a white and you grew up in a, let's say, basically like me, like in a neighborhood that's not rich, you probably know the real. You know cops is killing you and beating on you and shit. But all them richer kids, suburban kids, they don't know that shit. That's just some black. That only happens to black people. Meanwhile, Timmy got poison in his fucking cereal and shit and food and every fucking thing. And they got you on lockdown for corona. If it even really exists as bad as they saying it does. So don't think you safe. You ain't safe, dog. You in the same position. And that's why I keep telling people, stop taking up for these people. That's what they want y'all to do. That's bullshit, man. Ain't no excuse for it. I don't give a fuck if 1 billion black people kill people. Ain't no excuse for you to just run up and shoot somebody because they jogging. I don't care if 1 billion slaves died. That doesn't give me an excuse to go up and kill some white dude. Or say, ha, he died. I don't care. 1 million slaves died. Fuck that white dude. Come on, man. Fuck out of here with that. Stop falling for these evil tactics, man. They evil. The people who rule the world is evil. Stop thinking they're your fucking friends. They not. God is your friend. They against God. So how they for you? The earth is given into the hands of the wicked, y'all. Who is this? I don't rule the motherfucking world. Definitely black men don't rule the world no more. So who the fuck is this wicked person? Or people, should I say? That doesn't mean I'm not saying everybody that looks like these people, because guess what? There's black people in that regime. You know, you got rappers selling out, leading your kids to the slaughter. So it ain't really about a race thing. It's about a more of a spiritual thing. And that's why we need each other. It's more spiritual than race. You got black guys that look just like me, leading kids to the slaughter, telling them, turn up, Papa Molly and all that bullshit. What does that got to do with your kids fucking doing better in life? You know it has nothing to do with it. When you was younger, you didn't know no better. You know better now. And some of y'all, like, let's say it is a suburban kid or a suburban parent. Let's say you one of them. Let's say one of your kids got a black friend. What happens if the cop pulls up and shoots them for no reason, and your kid ends up dying too? See, you're not safe. You're just not. Don't think you are, because you're not. And I'm sick of explaining this shit over and over. You are in the same boat as me. What they have done is make people think, well, we're really for this and we're not for that. Nah, that's bullshit. They against all of us. That's why they got Jay-Z's and other black people in they shit. Trump and all them, Jay-Z and all them, they all together. What you mean? What you mean, man? A poor white dude is in a worse position than Jordan. Jordan could go to his fucking elite and get away with shit. If you're a poor white dude, you ain't in that club, motherfucker, you going to jail. Period. But yeah, man, they all these motherfuckers is paid, man. Paid to do their fucking job. That girl, Candace, whatever, Owens, or whatever the fuck, that's just to get people riled up and in their feelings and all that bullshit. Don't even worry about what she's saying. Just make sure that when you talk to other races of people, explain to them that this is impossible. How can black people be the ones that kill the most when they don't have the most power? They would have to have the most power because the people in rule right now, they're killing every fucking thing. Birds and every fucking thing dying. Food, every fucking thing. So they don't count, but the little black man on the corner, you know, hustling for his kid to eat, he counts. Eat they poison at that. Or go to their school to get poison in his mind at that. Psh, get the fuck out of here, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. And I'm tired of hearing this bullshit about, oh, black people don't say nothing if it's a black on black. Are you bullshit, motherfucker? Have you grew up black? Do you know what the fuck we talk about? No. So unless you do, that's some bullshit. That's all we talk about. Whether we knew what the fuck we was talking about when we was high or not, it still made some fucking sense. And we still was talking about, let's stop doing this bullshit and all that bullshit. Get the fuck out of here with that. It's always an excuse to justify what happened so they can keep that same agenda. Do y'all not get it? If I want to keep doing the same shit, aka keep people separated, so unfortunately a group of people have to be the more what you call the sacrificial lamb more than the other. Everybody's getting sacrificed, but they got to have division. So we got to make it look like we're sacrificing the blacks more than the whites, but we're really sacrificing both of them. And as long as you join this Illuminati club, you ain't got to worry about that shit, right? That's how they do it. So if you fall for that, then it's a problem. You got to understand that it's not about black and white. It's about them versus us. It's about the fucking elite who are against God, against people who have a chance to be with God. That's what it's really about. They already done. They know where they're going. They sacrificing kids and raping kids and everything. They know where they're going. You got a chance though. So don't blow it. Don't be fucking separating and shit, man. We need each other. Straight up. I don't know no other way to say it. Period, man. I'm tired of the government trying to separate everybody. That's some bullshit, man. Fuck that hate shit, man. If you're going to hate anybody, hate the motherfuckers causing the hate. Hate the motherfuckers that's putting the drugs out in here. How the fuck could black people get drugs if these motherfuckers allow the shit to come here? They can stop anything else. You can't even get in the airport without fucking walking the wrong way. But these motherfuckers can't stop a whole boatload of drugs and shit? I don't think so, bro. They got airplanes and everything. They could just monitor the whole fucking thing from the sky if they want it. But you know they don't want to do that because they can't do that because they are the ones, they're the biggest drug dealers and gangsters in this motherfucker. But they love to point the finger at the little black guy. That motherfucker, the black dude ain't even close. He not even close to the level of gangster or fucking drug dealer as the fucking elite. Not even close. Not even close. Not even scratching the fucking surface, dude. That's facts. That is facts, man. And they locking motherfuckers up so they can get paid off of them, making them work for quarters and shit for 3 days, whatever the fuck they pay them. That's modern day slavery, man. Straight up. But, hey, if you know anything about the Bible, so-called Israelites is going to be packed in prison houses. That was already written, so ain't no way around that motherfucker. It's going to happen anyway. It was already written. All this shit already written anyway. But that don't mean we got to just let them motherfuckers make it easier for them. Fuck that. Make it hard as fuck for them to make their plans come about. Because that's all they doing. Is deceiving people and shit, man. Killing us, man. Every fucking day with fucking putting chemical trails and everything. I don't see too many black dudes putting chemical trails out in your fucking air. But he the one killing everybody, right? I ain't saying the black dude's innocent. But how you going to compare that little bullshit that they do in the hoods against each other versus a whole global? You got motherfuckers going taking a whole damn continent. Like we're going to go to Iraq and take every fucking thing. We're going to go to Africa and take every fucking thing. But you saying the black dude the one doing the most? Get the fuck out of here, y'all. Don't fall for that shit, man. Especially if you another race. Black people are not stupid. Well, most, I wouldn't think they that dumb. Especially other races, man. Don't fall for that. They paint us as the villain. They done it in the movies with Boys in the Hood and shit like that. Great movies. But unfortunately, that probably was part of their agenda. We got to make these people look like fucking criminals and shit like that. They do this all the fucking time, man. Because they don't want people to unite. They got to make somebody look like a villain and somebody look like opposite. Because if people start looking like they the same, if white people start looking like they're black people the same as me, you're gonna start relating to each other more and come together more. But if you start looking like, nah, black people, they criminals and they stealing, I don't think I want to talk to them too much. See, that's what they done. That's all they did. Or if you black, you're like, every white person got it better than me, man. Bullshit, and that's not true either. You see what I mean? But that's how they paint the pictures. They paint the picture. There's no struggling single white woman out this motherfucker. It's only black women and shit. See what I'm saying? So you don't relate to them people. You're like, nah, I can't relate to you. You got it made. What you talking about? And then white people like, shit, what the fuck you talking about? I don't know this privilege. Every white person ain't benefiting from the privilege. So that black people got to be careful with that too. Always thinking that it's all them. It's not all them benefiting from the so-called privilege. It's really only the so-called richer people. And that's facts. The other one's pretty much same boat you in. So it is what it is, man. Y'all figure it out, man. But not having it. I had to come on here and say some shit about that shit, man. The little ass black dude with no power. He has no power, at least at this point. None. Because he broke the commandments. He didn't keep he's the one in the covenant. So he's the one paying. So that's what it is. It is what it is. And elite know that too. It's another thing. They pay millions, billions of dollars to hide the fact that who the so-called black people are. Everybody else got a culture but them. Come on, man. They got a fucking culture. But they don't want nobody to know who that culture is, especially black people. There's a reason for that. Believe that. But I'm out this motherfucker, man.